Hello viewers, today I would like to say a few sentences about the almost ancient technology of SM-V700 original Galaxy watch, which was really a great product and which was introduced in 2013. And this watch had been initially released with Android, and pretty quickly it was possible to get it rooted and to run full Android on this watch. And something I would like to show you as the first functionality is simply the connection, how good it was integrated with the phone, and that it was really working really well with the call starting and call reception, and that it has a great camera taking really good pictures even in current conditions, and that it was possible to configure it using Nova Launcher as it is configured right now. So you can see that it shows the weather, and it has the quick dial, and it has the messages about the incoming events. And you can see also here that it is integrated with the alarm. Okay, so I can snooze or I can switch the alarm from here. I have just presented it. Okay, so the first functionality would like to show you is simply the calling functionality. That's a call starting. It's not the Bluetooth calling, because I had a few persons claiming that it's a Bluetooth calling which is blocking this functionality in the much newer watches. For example, this is COSPET 2, okay, which has finally the properly placed camera on the front, the same like this watch. But let's start from the taking the call. Please be aware that in this system we have three devices. We have the big phone, okay, so this is like Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. We have the watch. Even if it's a 7 years old watch, it is still fully operational and it's well connecting to the Note 20. And we have a Bluetooth headset, so there is no phone call, there is no voice transfer between the phone and the watch, and I'm not requesting this kind of functionality. I'm just in search for the solution, for the application, possibly for the development of the WatchDroid to start the phone calls, okay, so from the watch. Even if it's a predefined it can be call history, or it can be of course the full list of addresses, but it takes a long to load. But just for the start, that you can predefine, for example, a few persons like here, and you see that this is starting the phone call, and the actual talking, in fact, it is done here on the I have started the phone call. Okay, you can see it runs here, and the talking is done on the Bluetooth headset. Okay, it's not done on the watch. And of course you can switch or can finish the phone call here using the you can switch it, you can finish the call using the Bluetooth headset, for example, and you see it has been confirmed that it's not in connection anymore. Okay, and also if you want to receive the phone call, I can call right now from the external number, okay, and you'll pretty soon hear that also it is showing you who is calling. Okay, you see, okay, who is calling, and that we can accept this phone call, and also the talking is done using Bluetooth headset, not the watch. So there is no voice transfer between the watch and the phone, and we are not talking about the Bluetooth calling as such, but this shows you the screen. Okay, I will finish, but this will allow you to simply fully control the call taking and call reception. The watch is showing you who is calling on the main phone, because this is the accompanying device. This is, of course, it can, newer watches, like I can show you in a moment, can include the smart it includes the card, includes simply the GSM card, so you can simply call directly from the watch. But in most cases, this is like a additional emergency additional phone. It's not the phone which you use for the daily basis. So the watch, as I told you, it's configured with the Nova launcher, so you can have the applications here. It transfers also the calendar. You can have all the settings and whatever you like, how many desktops you like. You have the time, you have the drawer. It shows the I can show you the applications here. It's the gestures control, and the next functionality, which is crucial and really not that popular in the today's watches. Have a look. This is the Cospet 1. This is the Genesis watch, which has finally the camera in the right location, main camera. However, the quality of the pictures is terrible. And which we have here, the Cospet 2, which has the good camera, and it's Android watch, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of memory. However, it's not linked properly with the phone, so those pictures are not transferred. Okay, so I can show you clearly, that simply we can start the camera. Also, picture taking is really easy because you just touch anywhere on the screen and it will take the picture. Okay, you don't have to aim into any specific place. Also, you can switch here into the video. Okay, and we can record the up to 1 minute video with really good quality. I will show you in a moment what I'm talking about. Okay, so we just finish it. Okay, and just close it, and you will see how it was well organized at that time, that simply those pictures taken on the watch, they are immediately transferred to the phone by using Bluetooth. Okay, from this camera. This is 1.9 megapixel camera but with the autofocus, with really great colors, with good low light performance, and it is great. I mean, comparing to today's watches, it's still really quite a good solution and very good pictures. Those watches, by the way, were in black also. Then they had been released with Tizen, and unfortunately those are already dead. This is the also it has been released also in yellow and so on. It was a few colors, but what I wanted to present to you is also that simply here we have, you see those pictures which I have took a moment ago. Check the quality, it's a 1.9 megapixel camera, and those quality is really great. And also you will be able to see soon that it also transferred this video. Okay, so we can up to 1 minute video with really good quality. I will show you in a moment what I'm talking about. So all this is made automatically, no issues, no manual transfer, nothing. This all works together: phone, watch, and the headset. So just to start the phone call, to receive the phone call, and to see who is calling, to activate the call. But talking is done on the Bluetooth headset, not through the watch. So it's not Bluetooth calling as such. And what we are missing right now, as you know, we have those new watches. This is the newest one, which is Cospet 2, theoretically great watch, huge screen, but it is lacking this link, this functionality of the link, because even if you have here the older version of WatchDroid, it's not integrated anymore like it used to be, because even if we start the WatchDroid, you will see that this is 9.1 version. I will try to activate the phone call and it's doing nothing, because it's some kind of rights which are not properly set on the phone. This is somehow related to Android 10. However, this all starts to operate again if we have the WatchDroid application available and screen is on. Only in such case I will be able to also activate the call, you see, and finish the call. Okay, so it has been done this way, that but only then, only in such specific condition when the screen is on and the rights are here. But also, as I said, this is not actually the Bluetooth calling what we are looking for. It's just the call activation and call information on the way from the phone to the watch. And all talking is done through the Bluetooth headset. So this works as a trio, because this is simply very useful. You can have this. This is specifically modified Bluetooth headset that you have the earphones here, and you just put it on your neck. It's like a necklace, and you see, and you can receive the phone calls. Also it has the radio. Is MW1 headset from Sony. In fact, this is also not in production anymore, and this one was really clever because this also includes the micro SD card, so it is up to 32 gigs of storage, and you can connect it to micro SD to charge it, and also as simply as a USB key, and also as an MP3 player. So it all works together, and this technology had been released really like many years ago, and unfortunately it's not available that much anymore. And what I'm looking for, just for somebody who may introduce the same functionality, I mean communication between newer watches, and that it properly receive and properly start the phone calls, and possibly also regarding the watch producers, because this is huge watch. It's slightly too big, in fact, in my opinion. I got used to that, but it's really kind of you know, oversized if you compare this to please look, it's in terms of size, this is huge and heavy and so on, so it's oversized. Also, this one is still not waterproof. What we are looking for, what I'm looking for, is to have it like 5 atmosphere pressure, water pressure ready, so you can swim with the watch. This one is completely unprotected, so no swimming at all. There had been other attempts. This is Chronos Genesis. It has SIM also, but also it has the good camera location, but quality of the camera is shitty, and those pictures are not transferred from the watch to the phone automatically. And also here you have the COSPET one. Quality of the camera is also not so good. It has the front camera, it has a side camera, so this camera location is not so good. Also the picture quality is like very, very, very low. So what I'm looking for is that somebody, in fact some Chinese company, finally decides to build the watch which is smaller than this one, which has the camera in this location, so facing outwards. So it's so you can take the pictures. Okay, this is configured this way that you can activate the camera here and take a picture. Okay, but those pictures are not transferred automatically to the phone. Of course, it's possible to do it manually, but it's a pain in the ass to get it done. And so, generally speaking, this kind of integration was existing 7 years ago, and I would like to simply have it the same kind of functionality right now. but with the proper integration with Android 10, watertight watch that you can swim with that or go diving, so 5 atmosphere minimum, that it runs WatchDroid application properly, and that you have it fully linked to activate the phone calls and to receive the phone calls, and the pictures that they are taking from the watch that are transferred automatically to the phone, that the calendar is properly displayed on the watch and it is transferred from the phone to the watch, and that you have the alarm control. So if you have the alarm ringing, you can simply switch the alarm off from the watch. That's about it. I hope guys that somebody can simply make this whole thing happen again. Just to have a look again on this watch, because this is ancient history and it's not gonna be available anymore. You can see that this was Android, full Android system, and Android 4.2.2, fully functional with the back, okay, and with gesture control, and with the desktop prepared using the Nova launcher. So any app, even the games, okay, even the games, it was running well at that time, and this was possible to have it, okay. I can show you that it was possible to simply play the game on the watch, and it was really ancient tech, okay. So even 800 megahertz Exynos processor was good enough for that, okay. So we can finish the game here, okay. So everything was running well. Also it was great. It was great calculator created for this watch, fully functional on this small screen, and a lot of applications were like running smoothly. So it's really sad that no brand name companies right now release such watches which include the camera, which are really fully waterproof, which has decent battery, decent memory, and you can use it, and the size of the watch is also kind of acceptable. This watch had the speaker over here. It has the antenna inside, so non-replaceable bands. It has the camera 1.9 megapixel, but great quality and with autofocus, with macro functions and so on. And that this watch was properly linked all together with the phone. So something which we are missing right now, and apparently no brand name company is producing watches which are well integrated and also include the camera, and the camera located here in this place, not on the side, not somewhere, just that you really can use it. And I can tell you that I made several thousands of great quality pictures using this camera in all conditions what you want. If you are in the store, you want to take a picture of the price, and you want to call somebody, you want to see who is calling you. It was really great functionality. It's not existing anymore. I'm really curious why it's like this. But please remember that this whole solution is based on the 3 devices. So you have a big phone which you keep in the pocket, then you have a headset which you have on when you can receive the phone calls and finish the phone calls. Here of course you have the voice loudness control, you have a radio, you have a MP3 player inside, and you have the accompanying watch which is showing you not only the time, but is simply a remote control for the phone, that you do not have to take it out from the pocket. But also you have a timer, you have the stopwatch, you have the, you know, whatever you need from the functions, it really runs. Okay, so let's say it's a timer. You can have, like, you see it really works. Okay, so we can finish it and we have the time. Of course this one has a smaller battery on. Of course it's very old technology, so those bands are not available anymore, and so it's like more like a demo right now. It's I do not use it that often anymore because I'm afraid that it's gonna die completely, the last one, but I had a few of those, and then I was happy to use those watches for several years. It's still unsolved. I'm really sad about that. So if the WatchDroid author can have the closer look, I strongly suggest, Pablo, that you have that you can develop this additional functionality to control the phone calls. And just now that the whole thing works, for example, between the phone, between the Galaxy Buds, which is current technology, and for example that it runs together all together with the Cospet 2, because or similar Android 10 watch. Okay, so that it runs here. However, as I told you, this is version 9.1 and it doesn't want to call anymore without the screen on, and this is related somehow to the Android 10. However, the same Android 10 from the watch, using really old full Android system, okay, allows you to activate the phone calls. You see, everything runs, so you can start the phone call and the talking is actually done. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay, we have the connection, so this is just a test. Okay, so let me finish it using the Bluetooth. Okay, so I have finished the call and you can see that everything was available and everything ran well. Okay, that's all, folks. If you have questions, please leave a comments in the under the video. I will try to respond, but the main purpose of this video is, as I said, to kind of encourage some development of the proper linkage, proper connection between the currently available watches like Android 10 watch, and to allow to integrate it well with simply with phone, and this works as the standalone phone if needed. So in emergency situations, or if you go to the club, or you do not want to carry this large watch and you do not want to carry the headset, you have the watch only. For example, you go swimming, so that you can swim with this watch, and that you have only the watch with you, which has a SIM inside. But on the regular daily use, that you have a phone, which is the main kind of device, that you have a headset linked to the phone, which is normal, and you have a watch which allows you to start the calls, to receive the calls in terms of to see who is calling and to accept the call, but the talking is done through the Bluetooth headset. So just to make myself clear, and if somebody has any comments and can help with that, I'll highly appreciate. I can donate to this person if needed, and just to make a test if needed, whatever is the possibility to work to make this working all together with the good quality and so on. So technically, like the hardware, it's good enough. This watch is huge, but it has, except the waterproofness, good quality of the camera and very big display, enough memory, quick processor, everything is fine except the waterproofness. But maybe the next release soon, based on Android 10, will finally get the like a square watch or rectangular watch, but also for those producers, keep the camera in this location. Do not produce the cameras here, because if you take the picture with this such camera, you know, located in such a stupid place, simply the only thing which you are always taking the picture of is your hand. So just you know, just to show you maybe how it works, because this watch has also the camera, I think, integrated. Okay, I'm not sure if it runs, but we can activate camera here. Okay, yes, but if you have the watch on your hand, you will see it's like here, so half of your screen is always taken by your hand. It's completely stupid, and also the aiming is not so good, because the camera is facing this direction, which is completely useless. So that's the issue, and that's what I would like to avoid. Okay guys, that's all. As I said, if in questions, call me, I mean write a message and comments, and I really hope that the next release of WatchDroid can include this basic functionality of call starting and call reception. This would be a great move forward into the proper integration between all those devices, all those three devices, which I said, as I said, it will be in such case it would be such a trio. Okay, Bluetooth headset, phone, and the Android watch, and that would be really great. Okay, all the best. Thank you, viewers. I hope it was not so long, even it was a lot of talking, but I wanted to present this technology a little bit more, because this watch is really ancient, is not available anymore, and technically speaking, it was great solution, and functionality of this watch is really good. Even right now, square screen, great camera, perfect connection with the phone, and as I said, phone is Android 10 right now, and it's still working well, even if the rooted system. This is full Android watch and the rooted system, and it all is linked, and all transfer pictures and so on. I am sure that this can be done using this newest Android 10 watch, and also link this with the phone. Okay, anyway, it was a lot of talking. Thank you guys. I hope you are getting interested still in this. Thanks. Bye.